and it goes like this. For the purpose of giving effect to Section 30, Section 3G of the County Government Act, which requires the governor to promote and facilitate citizen participation in development of policies and plans and delivery of services in the county, it is notified for the general information of the public that I, Isaac Mutuma, Governor Meru County, have appointed a council to be known as the Meru County Sports Council to enhance development of sporting industry in the county. The council shall comprise the following members. Listen to this. 1, and the chairperson will be Brian Mutembei. Where is Brian? Yeah. Okay, maybe now from there, Mr. Murega, you can read their names. They come, I shake their hand and congratulate them. You can read from there.
Yeah, thank you very much. We have Brian, who is outside the country, and also Peter Grave. He's not currently Ghana, and also has been in the television.
Bwana Machana, we wish you all the best. All the best. We expect a lot from you.
Thank you, sir.
To whom much is given, much is expected. All the best.
We have Nicholas Mugambi, also SG and KF.
Congratulations. This historical. All the best.
Nick Ramji is also not present. He's currently in Nairobi taking part also on the cricket games, which are ongoing. We have Maya Ashira. Your Excellency, Maya Ashira has been very pivotal in the Tika tournament.
All the best, Maya. Yes, I know the good work that they've been doing.
Thank you
with
so
our
much.
young people in Meru. All the best.
Thank you so much.
We need more of a Betika.
We'll bring
Sports.
more of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next we have Terry Ashai, also very instrumental on the sport journalism, which the entire Eastern.
Congratulations, Terry.
Okay.
All the best. Thank you for the excellent work. We expect more from you.
Job Granera, a real fan, also administrator,
Itakite kabisa.
one team, Gaya.
Thank you. Either are coach too?
Yeah,
Iko referee.
referee.
Congratulations, Chama. Thank you. Equal to the task. Represent the young people. Imwero yoyo monene nchamba yeye ni yomo nini mo.
Adoko float because
Asante. All the best.
Yes, next we have Florence Karambu, all the way from neighboring Karibu and Kipioko. Tensi kabisa.
All the best, Mama. All the best. Kila la heri kwa michezo.
Sasa mulete mchezo kwa uwanja, si mawe kwa. Next we have David Murira. He amekuwa kwa Kenya Volleyball Federation and also business person around.
Yeah.
And support a lot for sports.
Congratulations, Bwana Makuyu. Tunamuita Makuyu.
thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
Promote volleyball game sport in our county.
Thank you.
The next is Kinoti Mwenda, who is not with us, is a young person. They are having a party today for the grad to ataweza kufika. Next we have Radian Kadambi. He's a national referee for para volleyball. Sitting volleyball.
All the best, my sister.
International referee.
Wow.
National referee,
Proud of you.
referee standing volleyball.
Ah, beautiful. Congratulations.
Also, we are
Thank you.
All the
promoting
best.
inclusion.
Yeah.
For
Thank you.
Chairperson Meru County PWD Network.
Okay.
Thank you.
All the
Next,
best.
we have Anthony Murioki. Anthony Murioki.
Hey, Nchamba.
Yes.
Hata uko yende ya gote kwenda michezo.
Ewe tapalo.
Congratulations. All the best.
He's a good man.
Make michezo vibrant.
They have always covered our sports
Yeah.
front. They've been very key
Yeah.
in publicity. Real Kenoti.
India is harvesting. All the best, Kennedy. Kila laheri kwa michezo.
Those are our sports to outside world.
Yeah.
Nicholas Nyaga, a principal.
Mwalimu. Sorry.
Nyaga. Teacher, county secretary.
Wafunza sasa michezo.
Thank you, sir.
Uliwaambia wasicheze shuleni, sasa wafunze kucheza.
Next we have Honorable Purity Kirote. Mheshimiwa Kirote has also been previous in the committee.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you for the support and everything. Asante.
Thank you.
Vincent Kagweria. We also have in secondary and primary school association.
Huyu ni mwalimu.
Eh,
Anaambia watoto wasicheze na masomo. Sasa funza hawa kucheza. All the best. Kila laheri.
Thank you.
The next person was Maure Kabuchia, but was also absent. He was not able to come, but they are part and parcel of members of the governors appointed. So we will receive Your Excellency. If you may allow me, Your Excellency, I may read just phrase their
That's okay.
functions.
That's okay.
So these will be your functions, which at a later time will engage further, but it is good to know this from very onset, will be your functions of the functions of the council. One is to advise the county executive member responsible for the sport in the county on matters relating to development, promotion and coordination of all forms of amateur and professional sport at the county level. Number two is to create linkages and encourage private sector investment in the sports sector. That's why Maya, David, Nick, and those who are in the private sector and the corporate sector, we need your help in supporting Meru County. Number three is develop an annual sporting corridor program for the sports activities for all disciplines. So it's not only football, and maybe we need athletics to see athletics, volleyball, and all the discipline, sitting, volleyball, all the discipline, develop a program so that we know marathon is coming on February, maybe Betika, the month of March, April, and then we know that Ajua. All these we have a well elaborate program so that even those who are coming as tourists, they know this is our corridor. Number four, enhancing youth engagement by fostering sport as a tool of engagement and community development. Sport brings people together. Use those platforms also to engage on other, sensitize our youth on cancer and many other things that you need them to know. Number five is strengthen the cohesion among the various structures of sporting organization within the country. You have many federations, KVF, FKF, Kenya Swimming, Kesha, and the Kisa. All these, it's your role to bring them together and you see how you can work together. Number five, assist county government, Kikoska, CASA, all these federations. Thank you, Excellency. Assist the county government to develop policies that will ensure the county sport association at all levels conform to the national and international rules, regulation, norms, standard, and code of conduct governing particular sports. Number 6, encourage the development, provision, and maintenance of sport facilities and advise their equitable distribution and proper use. Your Excellency, we have a number of facilities under county government. So the council will also be mandated to see to it how they improve on them. Number 7, drive development of the sports sector in the county in order to provide a lasting legacy for sport in the county. Number 8, attract strategically important sporting events to the county and ensure that they are staged to the international standard. Number 9, advocate for sport in the county, ensuring effective communication with the key stakeholder both nationally and internationally. And that's why the media fraternity will coming in. 10, contribute to the development of commercial strategy to maintain private sector income and expertise into high performance sport system. Remember, we all need to monetize talent. We need to make it more commercial to encourage more youth to participate and also to see to it that we can earn from the sport. It will be a function to commercialize sport in Meru. Number 11, promote the welfare of athletes and participate in the sports sector in the county. This is very key because the welfare of most those who are sportsmen and women, sometimes they are taken advantage. So it is also your function to ensure that you protect them and protect their welfare. So as we engage also those who will be sponsoring, put the welfare of the men and women in sports first. Number 13 is reverent negotiation with the private institution, corporations, government agencies, private and public foundations in matters relating to sport. We have, for example, Kenya Academy of Sport and other sports. We have even private agencies. All these, it is your function to bring them together to see to it that they work together. And any other negotiation that can help better our men and women in sport would be encouraged. And finally, perform any other function that is auxiliary to the object and purpose for which Sport Council is established as assigned by CECM in charge of youth sports, gender and social development. So anything that is related to sport which is not stated here, then you will also take part as long as Your Excellency has given a directive that need attention which is not directly captured here, then also will be part of your function. The council will run up to 3 years with the renewable for the balance of the term of the current county government. What we mean is that you can get further opportunity to serve in the council if umefanya kazi. That is, and we believe will do us proud. So, Your Excellency, those are just a few functions that the council, your mandated council, to do. So, with those remarks, I would, if you allow us, Your Excellency, you have few speeches, which now the members of the council will give few of them to represent others because they are number. Then you hear from them. And we'll start from now. Dankras Wakiori. You've been a member in the previous council. Yes. And now you can just make a few remarks.
Thank you. I was in the previous Sports Council. Meru Sports Council. And one of my babies was the
Mount Kenya mountain running. And the way I had envisioned it was to organize Mount Kenya mountain running to come to a level whereby we can bid for the World Series. Once we bid for the World Series, then of course the whole world will come into Meru. That was the idea then, which I still think we can pursue the same idea, and not only in the mountain running, even in other events. I think we have a very good opportunity as a Meru County, having done the first Mount Kenya mountain running. There are others which have already come up, which is very good for us, because foreigners will not come in to run one mountain running. So now at least we have three or four of them. So if they come through the circuit, and hopefully ours becomes the final event, that would be brilliant. But I think those are some of the ideas that we can improve. And I think number two, over time, Meru has produced very good athletes. We need to document and let the county itself know who their athletes are. We always look at Eldoret, we see Kinaeliud and all others. I think Meru also can bring that and hopefully come up with a museum for the athletes, for the public to be able to view. And then I think the other thing would be commendation, county commendation for all the sportsmen and women who are building Meru, to be commended so that it also uplifts the spirit of the up and coming athletes. Some of us love sport, and especially running, athletics, not because we are commended, because we are passionate about it. But we don't want the young people to go through what we've gone through. We want them to have a better space, better opportunities, and also become better people, better citizens of Meru. I also think the facility is something we really need to consider. When we were doing the mountain running, we had requested that if Kesar can become a high altitude training center for the eastern region, whereby we can cater from northeastern, all the eastern region, for us to have at least one high altitude training center. So those are some of the things that we might want to push as we look at not only running and the other sports we have. We also have cycling. We can push cycling to come to Meru and other events. Thank you.
So do it better. Let's appreciate Rakira. So now you are not an outsider, you are insider, ensuring that we have Quetzal, have the camp there. And remember, you have the same attitude with the 10, high attitude in that area. AK is also a marathon, mountain marathon back in the calendar. So those are the part of the things we'll be doing.
I've already confirmed with the director.
Yes.
He's very much positive. He said he will put it in the calendar. We just need to do the homework, and then I think we can start the process.
Thank you. Your Excellency, we did communication with the AK. Already I had a team, a region from Embu, AK, and they are really pushing it here. Return to the calendar. For the past 2 years, we have not been able to be in the AK calendar, but we can our commitments to ensuring that. And also the same council will organize a data for all athletes who are running from this area. And I believe we'll host a breakfast with your Excellency. So next we can have Maya Washira give us an overview of how the two and other sponsors.
fellow colleagues now, your colleagues, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm so grateful for this opportunity to serve our great county, Meru County, being a child from here, being a daughter to this great county, and serving in one of the industries that I have been and I have great passion for. So I think, Mheshimiwa Murega, I think I started my job even before the appointment. It's been a good, I think 3 years, 4 years, we've been working with Meru County, but recently we've really worked with Meru County this year and part of last year, and it's been a great journey. Initially, we've been so biased on football, but recently, through the help of Mheshimiwa Murega and Mheshimiwa Mwenda here, we've diversified to other sports like volleyball, we've done athletics, although last year we had, not last year, this year, early this year we had some challenges with athletics, so I think that is one of the things we could pick up from. Starting now, since now we are officially on duty. So it's a great honor to work with great minds like you, and I can confirm and I can promise you, Your Excellency, you're going to do a good job. For the sponsorship bits, I promise from a personal level, I'm going to try my best together with this team, and we are taking Meru to another level, sport-wise. Not only football, but every other sport. We have great potential. From experience, after Betika came to Meru for I think like 3-4 times consecutively, three times consecutively, I think you've seen more sponsors coming and trying to try and find out exactly what is in Meru, what is this that is in Meru, that this corporate organization is really eyeing. But now you know Meru is blessed. I'll say Meru is blessed. It's a great place whereby we've gotten so much support from the fans, so much support from the governing bodies, and it makes the work of the sponsors easier. To even come and collaborate with people here, to even come and collaborate with the governing bodies here. And so that is one of our roles that we are going to do. Let's make it easier. Let's make it doable. Let's not make it hard for the sponsors or the other corporate organizations to come in, collaborate with us. It is growing our economy as Meru County. It's growing our sports. It's diversifying our sports. We are not only known, you see, for example, in Eldoret, I think someone mentioned it. You hear everything to do with athletics, someone mentions Eldoret, someone mentions Iten. Let's make Meru now the place. When someone mentions football, what comes to your mind is Meru. When someone mentions volleyball, what comes to our mind is Meru. So I think, Mheshimiwa Murega, with this team, we are taking Meru to that level.
Thank you very much. Maya being part of us, and you have been the key sponsor in most of our program, not only in football. I believe more is going to be. Vincent Kagweria, from the point of view of teacher, you see nurturing and talent development staff in schools. So you can give us.
Afternoon to you all. Let me first start by congratulating the Meru County government. Last week we had sports at Kianjai, and I think for the first time we saw the hand of Meru County, whereby you visited us, you gave us sports clothes, you gave us balls, you even gave us some refreshments. Today, as I was talking to my friend who took my team, I had trained Adibol, boys primary level, and they were going for the regionals. When I talked to her, she told me to say thank you again, because the teams are really looking beautiful there. They are all wearing new uniforms, unlike other times that we have patches of different uniforms. Thank you so much. This is seen for the first time, and I hope from now on henceforth, we are going to continue giving support to those young talents, because that is where we get to nurture the beginning of talents. In schools, we have a lot of talents unnurtured, and we are trying to nurture them in our own ways. And I believe with the county government coming in, with us being there for them, we are going to have better talents that are going to be nurtured and shine everywhere, even in the world. Like we have an example seated here. We are going to have more of you very soon, because we are going to nurture them. Thank you so much, and I hope you're going to work together for the betterment of those children, and we shall appreciate Meru more in terms of sport. God bless Meru.
Your Excellency, you said we need to work together and build the county together. And for that reason, we have had inclusion of those we call special needs cases. In fact, we have special needs education. We had also games, ball games, last week, and we were able to come in and thank for your leadership, because today you have appointed one of their own. They normally say, or you can say for them, because if I say also I'll be contravening what you believe in. They say, nothing for us without us. So it would be better said from you, because there is nothing can be yours without you. So karibu sana Radian, and maybe for the interest of persons with disability.
Or we leave no one behind. And that's why I'm here today, and I'm very happy to be here. As I said earlier, I'm Lilian Kadhambi, first vice chairperson, Parabore Federation, Meru County branch, and national referee was sitting volleyball or studying volleyball. Last week I was officiating Waziri and Nazua. I was officiating African championships games at Kasarani, where we hosted many countries in Kenya. And I was very proud to be one of them. Na hata bila maisha ilienda pale before tulipo ikakuwa ngumu, nikapigia waziri, Nazua bila tuliongea. Sitting volleyball is a game like any other, only that it is being played watu wakiwa wameketi. Standing volleyball inachezwa kama wamesimama. Yetu inachezwa kama wameketi. It is being played in an indoor arena where we in Meru County we don't have any. We only rely with the Kamunde Hall where we pay a lot of money, and we know hiyo pesa ni ya serikali tunalipa sababu serikali ndio inatulipia. Like next year we are hosting all teams from Kenya, and na tunazua tu tutaenda pale Kamunde sababu hatuna. So we are requesting our able governor, tunazua Mungu ametupea governor na anatuzali kwa sababu sizaona kanzo kama hii, na wakati huu tuko nayo tena umetupea waziri anazali maslahi ya wachezaji. Ile Kenoru iwekwa indoor arena ili tukihost, kwa sababu kama walifurahia Kamunde wakati tulihost 2022, tena wanataka kurudi tena Meru. Tukiweka moja pale Kenoru Stadium tutakuwa mbele sana, na even Waundi Paravore president alisema next time, kwa sababu anataka yaodi ikuze Kenya saa hii naenda USA na China, inaweza kuza Meru tukiwa na indoor arena mzuri. So we would ask our county government watuangalie, kwa sababu tunaleta michezo mingine na tena itaitisha hiyo indoor arena. Hiyo ingine tutaongea vile tunaendelea, but I would ask pesa ya sport iwe ikiwe itengwa na pesa zingine kwa budget. Tuseme sana sana Meru, na sio Meru peke yake, tuko na kitu inaitwa Kikoska. Sisi tunastuka sana tukiambiwa pesa ya sport imekulwa na Kikoska. Ningeuliza kama inawezekana Kikoska itengewe yake, michezo ya community itengewe yake. Tusikose sababu ya Kikoska, ama Kikoska wakose sababu yetu. Thank you.
Before I give a brief perspective, but kuna mashabiki ikiwa yangu ndio kutoka hapa kusema wewe hukutaka gava na nione niko utala bila sasa wapi na msema
tena nimesema majina yangu naitwa Joe. Nasikia yote hata kama ni mchezaji nimeokoka. Mimi ni mshirika wa Methodist Church in Kenya. I love my church. Thank you my reverend. Thank you my governor for appointing me. Thank you very much. Nikiwa mmoja wa council mmechagua leo. Sisi vijana kwanza kazi yetu ni kuinua vijana kwa mchezo. Tangu the former governor ule alikuwa anaitwa Munya ndio alileta tournament yake, na from that day atuwecheza governor cup again. We hope that tutaanza na governor cup anytime, kwa sababu tukitoka hapa siku ya leo tutakuwa tunaulizwa mmeongea na governor maneno ya cup. Kwa hivyo tunajua tutakuja kuuda kikombe yetu ya Governor Cup kabla ya 2027. Na I hope that kama ujui boys wale wanacheza mpira na ama na girls tunakuanga wengi Meru County. Ukitaka kuja kama last week tulikuwa hapa Kinoru, ungeona vile uwanja ulikuwa umejaa watu, na every Saturdays yuko mazinani watu wamekuwa anakuanga wengi. Na mandawa ya kulevya siku hizi Meru County vijana hawakunywi. Siku hizi imekoma tangu tuchague Excellency bwana tunamuita Vice Chairman Meru County, ndio tulimchagua. Na nilikuwa nimepigwa simu mingi simchague. Mimi nilikuwa delegate wakati tulikuwa tunapiga kura, nikapigwa na the former mwenye alienda governor akaniambia ati usipewe hiyo kura. Nikamwambia hapo ndio nitaenda, kwa sababu mimi najua vile Morea yako. Morea, thank you. Kwa hivyo with you tutaenda mbali. Thank you very much our excellency governor.
Nataka unga yangu sasa. I'm not your excellency. Kwa ile kule FKF, but you know you are supported by the governor Isaac Mutuma, and we thank God for that. Sasa I wanted you to confirm when your job, unajua you are twins ama ni brother yake tuko naye?
Mimi ndio job, mwingine alienda Nairobi, nikanja kaniselect. Job na ajua Job amesema sisi kama kizana na excellency, nikaona mazoezi lazima aende. So upenda mazoezi. Thank you very much. Apart from Job kuwa in sports, hata ni comedian. Unajua you are working ile tunaita Mwangi Festival. So ukuze foundations bwana. So Mushana tufungie hapo so that to give principle.
Thank you Waziri, Your Excellency, the Governor, Deputy Governor, waziri wetu, officers na viongozi wengine. Jambo tena. Naitwa Muchena. Your Excellency, kwanza mimi nashukuru kuwa hapa, kwa sababu hakuna kitu kingine mzuri kama kuja ufanye kazi. Nimeshukuru sana. Najua Meru iko na watu wengi, na ile kitu challenge niko nayo sasa ni nishindwe na hiyo kazi. uache mamilioni upewe kazi alafu ukuje uangushe. Hiyo itakuwa nimekuangusha na sioni kama naweza samehewa. So I even pray ndio niweze Mungu anipee mawaidha na anipee mawazo saindi ndio niweze ile waziri amesemea ku advise, na kama kuna kitu inabeba tunabeba, kama kuna kitu inafanywa tunafanya. Your Excellency, tukiwa kule nje tumeona we are proud of your administration. So tumeangalia serikali before yako ikuja tulikuwa na nyingine. Tumeona hii ni serikali yako ndio watu wanjihurumii, watu wanafanya kazi. Unajua kuna serikali kuu unaangalia na watu ni kama wamelala njaa uso wanajihurumia. We are happy to see the energy and the charisma. Ama mja notice ukikutana na mawaziri kwa uwanja last weekend tulikuwa na kina waziri Murega, waziri Maranya. Tumeona Murega aki grace that occasion ya primary schools games. Na hizo vitu hazikuwa. Mpaka watu wanaanza kuuliza kwani zamani kulikuwa kunaenda aje? We are saying that that is a very right footing, Your Excellency. Na tumependa approach yako and your team. Kwa sababu rather than proving anything, you are working on improving everything. Na tulikuwa tunaomba wale walikuwa huko nje sasa, we hope Your Excellency hata kuja aanze kuprove. Because serikali ikikuwa ni kuprove itatusumbua. But Your Excellency, we are happy because you are not proving anything to anybody, but you are after improving Meru in every sector. Tunashukuru sana. Number 2, Your Excellency, kuna I think ni Zimbabwean proverb inasema, when the roots doesn't know the dance, the leaves lost on the rhythm. Mirieke akremo in dance, mamure ina. So when we see you are team with that energy, and now hawana kiburi, they are also not proving anything. They are after improving. Hata ukikutana na waziri, ukikutana na director, ukikutana na chief officer, I think the roots knows the dance. That's why the leaves are dancing very well. Sasa kuna mtu alipewa kazi huko kwetu, akapewa saa hii tu na akafutwa. Sababu alipewa kazi ya kuchunga ng'ombe, tuira ng'ambiria. And then wakako na ng'ombe ni kwa nyako mndozi na ng'ombe irani na nayo rongo hiyo tu area. So sitaki kuomba. Sitaki kuanza kuambia Excellency tupea hii na mimi nishapewa kazi. Nita advise vile tunapewa. Kwa hivyo hii nilikuwa nimeandika hapa nimeona imekuwa irrelevant. Kwa sababu siwezi omba na niko ndani. Si nitafutwa kazi. So Your Excellency hakuna kitu nitaomba. Ni kwa sababu ile ninafaa kuomba. Ndio waziri amesema tusaidiane advise. Hata kama kuna mahali pa kuomba tutamuadvise tuombe pamoja. We are very happy and we are committed to say that tutasaidiana. Na tutaomba Mungu atupee hiyo nguvu na tutasaidiana hii mzigo, na hata kama kuna ingine bora serikali yetu isianguke. Tukimesi hapa, even our governor is very young. That's hata pro youth nini, that is tukikuangusha kwa hii, because sport is a movement, ni mass kubwa. Ile ingine ile sasa msisita kuomba Your Excellency, nitaomba Kirinya na yule mheshimiwa mwingine, mkifanya budget, sport is very expensive. I think hata Kirinya unaweza test, mnaangalia hiyo ndoket ya mara kidogo inaongezwa, because tuseme sasa waliona primary schools waliona Murega huko kwa uwanja yao, commission akaleta mpira. Secondary schools imagine wakifanya watamuhitaji. Colleges wakifanya na polytechnic watamuhitaji. Na labda ana hiyo budget maybe mkifanya huko, because sport is expensive. Sasa nimeanza sasa kazi ya kuadvise, mnaweza fanya muongeze kidogo ndio hata tukiadvise isipotee. Nimeshukuru Your Excellency, niko excited na mimi ni mtu aminde siwezi naweza ongea sana. Kwa hivyo acha nimalizie hapo, na hakuna kitu nimesema hapa kwa sababu siwezi omba. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Nataka nipatiwe mipira. Sasa niambiwa wewe umepatiwa hiyo kazi ukafanye. Sasa hakuna pahali FKM mtakuwa mkiomba, nyinyi mko hapo ndani kutengeneza hiyo maneno. So before principal, najua JNC wako hapa, governor with your permission, one of them anaweza just to make a remark tusikie their commitment in sports. Juu sasa Florence ama very or both can just make.
Good afternoon once again, Your Excellency, Honorable Governor and the Deputy, and my fellow colleagues and everyone here. My name is Terry, and I'm so proud to be part of the council. My home is in Akachu, Gembe South, and I'm so happy. Just like Mushana said, sports is a movement. I've been covering these local games, going to the pitches, and what I can see is that the youth, they have a lot of expectations on us and on this county. And I believe now that we have this council, we're going to make the right decisions. Being a media personality, I believe that sports needs a better visibility. We've been trying. But right now you can see a lot of people, even in Nairobi, kina Kevin Tam, kangina nasikia wana post vitu zetu, it's because Meru is on the right track, okay? And I believe when we work together and put our minds together, we are going to make this county very great. Right now you can see we have teams like Africa Elite from Kiengo representing Meru in the regional games, and other teams like Kiagoi. This means that these young ones, if we tap the talent at an early age, they are going to represent even Kenya in the near future. So that's all I can say, and we're on the right track. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thank you, Our Excellency, Governor, our Deputy Governor, and everyone who is here. I'm thanking everyone who is here. I'm Florence from Bori. I've been being selected here. I want to say thank you, and let's say, or I will advise. Tumeambiwa to advise. I will advise. Let's dance with the rhythm, si ndio? Unachezea hapo mali umewekwa, si ndio? Another thing is we will have to create a lot of games zenye haziko zikue, zenye hazijakuepo ziwekwe, si ndio? What I can say is tukiwa na young leaders kama kina Honorable Mwenda Kireinya wanaturepresent huko ndani, na sisi wakikuja huku tunawapiga jeki, si ndio? Without few remarks, thank you.
Hiyo mkono haiko ya kubeba mawe. Karibu sana mapi. So Mheshimiwa Kaimbo, Your Excellency alikuwa naomba
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Meriti Kaimbo Julius. I represent the Mekindo Ward and the chair youth sports and gender. Kaimbo came from football. I'm a footballer, number 9. Unfortunately, the leg that he strikes is injured. But I want to tell you that you are at the right place, Your Excellency. This is what has never happened. Somebody to sit down and plan for the games. Sometimes we find ourselves in the fields. We don't sit down to plan to go to the field. As a professional teacher, I've been able to maneuver so many fields in games and sports, majorly in football, volleyball, and a very renowned script writer in plays, na mwandishi wa mashairi and music at lunch. So, hata kama tuongee mambo ya muziki hapa na drama, it is part of the game. And I know with our governor, our deputy, and this team, we are moving forward. At the assembly, I can assure you, you have the right people, and the budget that Mr. Muchena has talked about, and Madam, we have already done something positive. I'm from Nairobi. That is why I'm in the jackets and the pullovers. And we are really supporting the Murega in the budget for the 2025-2026. And I know it will be now getting higher and higher as time go by. So be optimistic that things will work well. Secondly, I'm sorry that I'm leaving you before. I am going to run somewhere. But we are together in everything. I will support you in whatever you want from the assembly side, alongside my colleague. We are youthful, yes, and we will support you and give you all the necessary assistance that you require to be able to put Meru at a better place. Let us not have games for politicians. Let us not bring tournaments during campaign times. For me, I don't bring it at that time. I bring the game before so that it can be professional. Ule mwaka wa siasa, mtu kama kaimbo afanye tournament because you cannot have tournaments when somebody is talking of opponents. But if you plan well in time, we can have very smart tournaments that can build professionalism before politics. Tuko pamoja? And that is why precisely the governor has put this team here to plan before we go and riot outside. Let us assist him to achieve this dream. And the first litmus paper, it is the governor's cup. That is the first test. If we succeed in that, I can tell you, Meru will be something else different. Thank you very much, Governor, for the time. Just allow me to leave before, which is not usual, professionally and even politically.
Your Excellency, with your permission, before the chair leaves, there is CASA Games, and yesterday we had a delegation. So I was requesting, because our team from the other side has some challenges in around us to host CASA. But if you can take a picture and give the leaders is good to host those games. We are competing for other countries. If we can get an opportunity, so support it.
I was intending to have a meeting. Of course, I knew everything that you were doing. I handed over to you because I was not around. But we shall have a meeting later with the governor, you, Mr. Maranya, myself, the speaker and the clerk, and my assistant clerks in my committee, so that we can be able to synchronize the discussion of yesterday. We come up with the one solid approach towards the same, and I know we can make it. Thank you.
Thank you. With your permission, before we give on to the other honorable member, we had the principal just to summarize, and those are those you can just believe that we are really presented. We all came in and we all others so, principal.
Asante sana Waziri for even acknowledging age. I think I should be slightly older than everybody else. Your Excellency the Governor and Your Excellency Madam Deputy Governor, rafiki yangu Chief of Staff, Waziri Murega, Waziri kijana yangu, I taught him Maranya, na wengine colleagues, good afternoon. Hamjambo tena. Like I've said, I'm fairly old. I've been a teacher for the last 32 years and a principal for 24 years. So when we talk about sporting activities, Your Excellency, I'm very, very, very proud to be associated with this because in the course of my work as a teacher and as a school administrator, this is what has passed through my hands all those years. So I am so excited, and I want to thank you so much, Your Excellency, your office, and Mawaziri Wako, for identifying me alongside my colleagues for this very, very sensitive undertaking. And I want to promise that we will do it very selflessly and with the determination and with the skills and the experience that we have amassed. I'll be very excited to see how this council can be able to achieve, apart from excellence in sporting activities, how we can be able to assess the impact of our success in the area of reduction of alcohol and drug abuse. So I would like us to sleep over this. How we can leverage, how we can work with other departments in the county government to see how the two can work together. If we can be able to have data to show how the success in sporting activities has impacted on reduction of alcohol and drug abuse. This was very close to my heart, especially at Nkubo High School, where I think I was the first principal to start the first alcohol and drug abuse policy for schools. So I will be very, very glad to work with my colleagues in that area because it is quite key. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much for wisdom. So, Your Excellency, you have seen you have considered gender, intergenerational, region, balance, everything. And now we have the 32 years, some of Florence, Maya, and maybe Terry were not born. So we'll be told sports, how they were done when you are not born. So, Your Excellency, we have Honorable Benson, who has also supported March in sports. So we'll make a remark, and then we have CEC, then we conclude on our side.
Thank you very much, Waziri, Your Excellency, Governor, Waziri wetu, Chief of Staff, Chief Officers, my good friends in sports. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you very much. My name is Kirinya Mwenda. I'm a member of County Assembly, especially elected to represent the young people. I will take this opportunity to appreciate the efforts made by the governor and the CEC for the youth sport agenda to see to it that there is what we call order and a team that manages sports in Meru County. Everything starts and ends with planning. So therefore, this is to appreciate your effort, Waziri and the governor, of course, for seeing it important to have a team that is holistic, that is picked from different kinds of sports, not only here in Meru County, but across the country. And more importantly, Your Excellency, for you even picking some of the young really people in the sport, especially now the ladies. So I'm really humbled by that because Governor, this is the constituency that I represent, and if the optics were out there without their faces, and my face is there, then I would be roasted a lot. So this is to appreciate you for giving them the opportunity and a chance to share in their experience. Governor, Mutuma, you see, has brought in, serious political points in sports. I don't know whether all of us were listening, but for me, I'm very sharp in hearing what the Njorinseke elders say, whenever they speak, when I share in their meetings, we are going. So I think Mutuma has grown in a very important political jargon when he says that when the roots doesn't know the rhythm, even the leaves, decides to dance whatever rhythm it is. But it's good that now we have a root that dances and all of us speaks in the same tune. And that has helped a lot, Your Excellency, in shaping, in bringing up what we call systems. Governor, what you've done is that you are putting a system that can work in your absence. That you are sure now, even when you go to put other systems, this, sports council will make sure that sports in Meru is working. You are not the one-man show. You are putting a system that can work when you are doing other things, and that's what we have been lacking, and that's what Muchena was trying to say in very poetic words of saying things must work. Number two, Your Excellency, I will point out on especially when it comes to sports, ladies are mostly left behind. So I would want this council to make sure that ladies are incorporated in all the aspects of sport that we do, because at times we I remember when Betika Drew Maya were coming up with the tournament. That is also an area where they said that 2 teams for men and 16 teams for, and we were quick to point that why 16 for women and 32 for men. So we need to bring up that balance, because I also believe there are very many women in sports, and that is also very important to know. Then the other thing, Your Excellency, is that there is some form of sport we are not tapping into, like rugby. So I will also task this committee, this council, to see to it that we incorporate sports like rugby in your round of sporting activities. Let us also see whether we can have teams, because I've seen teams in Miaveni, teams in Meru School, and others. We can see to it that we bring together even the rugby teams, so that we can be part of the rugby sevens that is mostly played. When I was in campus, I was a fan of Cabras rugby team, the KCB, and all that. So see to it that also you bring in rugby, volleyball competitions and stuff like that. And on your end, Governor, I'm not a member of the council, so I can request, isn't it? Also, Governor, look for, golf. If we can have golf for, wazes, so that they also feel part of the sporting activities, around. So ukitengenezea wazee rugby pia wao wakitoka mahali watatoka wanakuja pia wanapolea jioni, wanacheza rugby yao pole pale, golf wanacheza golf, na vijana kama sisi tunaingia pale, tunatafuta opportunities za biashara ama namna gani? Yeah, because when you bring those wazee na nini wakuje waweke machopa, magari kubwa, na sisi vijana tunapata nafasi ya kupenya kidogo, tunaomba kazi, so that everyone feels included in the sporting activities for Meru County. And then the very last one, Governor, still this is on you. There have been called friendly matches. You could request fellow governors, kama yule wa Kisii kuna nini naitwa Shabana, you can challenge him to come to Meru, alete Shabana, wapigwa na team za Black Panther, apigwa na Police FC, wapigwa na Al-Azizia and many other teams. So challenge them to come to Meru. It's a way of inter-county integration, and also in a big way now improve on our sporting activities and bringing in that vibrancy and enthusiastic crowds hapa Meru County. So pia hiyo Governor nitakuuliza hao wakina Simba Arati, tunaweza leta hao Machakos, unaweza ongea na wale wa Kisumu ama Kakamega, unaongea na Barasa, pia wewe unachukua timu yao one day, tunaenda na wao Kakamega, ama ile timu ya Meru tunaenda na wao Machakos, just as a way of improving on our sporting activities. And of course, it's a greater way of marketing our county and a greater image of Meru County, so that we don't look like we looked previously. And the very last one, Governor, is that sports is part and parcel of what we call mental wellness. The moment young people we've had cases of young people committing suicide because of harsh and hard economic times. But when you bring them together, they forget most of the harsh economic times we lived in, and then we even have an opportunity to talk to them about mental wellness and mental fitness, physical fitness, and stuff like that. So when you bring in this aspect of sports in Meru County, it is part of social development. Unajua, the reason tunasema Murega apewe naongezewe budget nzuri is because what sports is doing may not be seen kwa macho. Useme hii ni barabara imewekwa lami sasa tunaona. But this is part of social development that most people don't see the importance of. So it is important also, Murega, I promise you, from the assembly point of view, na hata wewe umewitness, umejaribu sana kusukuma mambo ya budget, at least pia wewe ukue na ongezeke, lakini nitakuwa advice pia, make sure hiyo budget umewekewa imeisha mapema, ndio tukikuja kwa supplementary yafanye nini? Ama? Yeah, I'm also being part of the council of advising. Yeah, make sure the budget you're given umeimaliza mapema, commit it mapema kwa mambo ya sports, so that tukikuja mambo ya what we call supplementary budget, we are able to. And I don't want to forget also the people with disabilities. This council also has an opportunity now kutengeneza sports day for the people with disabilities. Ama namna gani? Na pia sisi tujitokeze, we cheer them up as they also, showcase their talent in sports. So with those very many remarks, wacha niseme asanteni sana, and go ye and make sports the hub of Meru County. Thank you very much.
Thank you, as Your Excellency Aisha in the COS, to continue the rest, which will be a short program. As a department, you are committed to supporting you in delivering to the Meru. So just for us, for the chief officer, directors who are present, sport officers, who work as a team. Now that we have a council to support and supplement what you do, I can assure you Meru will never be the same again in terms of the sport. To the council members, opportunities come for those who are prepared. Help us prepare for the opportunities that are coming from outside even the Meru County. And finally, when a Nigerian proverb says when a man walketh naked, it is the kinsmen who get ashamed. So usikae hapo uone kuna mahali tunafanya makosa ushinde kurekebisha inside without pointing. You may think you're pointing to the governor or the CEC, but ni sisi tunajiua. So support us, help us achieve that you feel has not been working before. So nini ni jeshi ya serikali, sawa? Na ni jeshi ya nani? Ya governor. So apart from football, wewe ukienda kuwatch nini, ongea what the government is doing for us. So sasa Anthony, wewe si wewe ni wa governor Isaac Mutuma. So ukiona pahali unastahili kumulika, wewe sasa wewe fanya maneno ina balance, wewe sitasema zaidi hapo. So enda kwa page ya governor kuanzia saa hii, like it. Umelike hiyo job, share hii story ya leo. Sasa tukishare watu 20 itakuwa, then journalist Terry make a clip hata yako ya mwenyewe. Kila mtu ambaye akifanya hiyo sasa serikali itakuwa imara. With those few remarks, kuna mchezo unacheza.
My friend, even people in Nairobi are still looking for the okay ball. 7 years back. Very brief. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, good team this one. We are now faces, even the media team, I can see Mutuma, Mutuma, Betty, Lynette is very serious. We don't even believe in the news. They seldom believe in the news. And even more than that, when you see the association, here, they see Kamucha Union is also a member then. Again, it links the county, the national government, with the sporting arena. Your Excellency, when we hear Lydian say nothing for us without us, she's not only says, but in the political world, you realize she is a champion. That Lydian here. Your Excellency, finally, because we must have very few done very well, having the real athlete there, Federation and Betika, they are part of the past of us. Sasa Bwana Principal, Your Excellency, it might have taught for 2 years and then we think that you have to get quiet. But in the social world there, I think he must be having a number even national. Not only at the county level, but even national. Now sit there, the purity, at night, when people have nobody to send them to the hospitals, at night, in this town, you send them to the hospitals. Talking and politicking for you, even in the hospital. So what I'm saying in short, that you have a real team in this team of the council, and this wonderful team. And I just want to declare, Ozil, that I am a sports person. I don't even want to repeat about the hockey. But now, as we are going to Kikoska, put me in the volleyball, my friend, and you will see things. Yeah. And if you will not, Your Excellency, just before you deliver your speech, then declare me, if Waziri cannot do that, declare me the chairman of spectators in this county. Otherwise, welcome, County Secretary. Waziri. Your Excellency, allow me to first congratulate you for having up performance of this very great team. This is a wonderful team. I'm trying to hear about their introduction and the Excellency can tell that nobody that you left out. You have a very, you have formed a very strong team that will steer the sports to another level. Number two, allow me to congratulate all of you for, first of all, being appointed in this very important council. This is where you're going to be a serious game changer. You seriously transform the, let me say, briefly, the sports industry. Because, as you all agree with me, the sports industry, especially in Meru, is not doing so well. But I know now that we have the number ones, we have the bunches, we have the key people in this room, you are going to completely transform it to what is forming into our minds. Your Excellency, in a week's time or thereabout, I'll be gazetting this entire team, the Kenya Gazette, so that we can give them that mandate to do what pertains to sport. And I'll be a very happy man to submit the news in the Kenya Press to have their name gazetted for this purpose. Because one, I'll be knowing that we are gazetting the right people. It's the right team. If you look at them, whatever they do, whatever they do in their daily activities is something that promotes sports. There are people with an intention, people with knowledge, people with a clue, and people with the networks in relation to sport. In fact, I know Waziri could not write your mandate that covers that contains enough. He just summarized that part of your mandate includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in real sense, or in actual sense, you cannot exhaust your mandates. Your mandate has everything to do with sport. Everything to do with sport. You cannot write number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 about what your responsibility is. Your responsibility is anything to do with promotion of sports. May it be advisory, may it be doing the actual sport, may it be everything. You cover entire. It's a general, you go in with sport. In other words, you're going to deal with sport in whichever manner that you think that this will promote and improve and improve sports in Meru. So in other words, Your Excellency, allow me to allow them to let the chairs of kazi yao. So mko free kuleta michezo kwa kazi, and make sure in the field that you serve, you leave sports better than you found it. And I'm a serious volleyballer, and also introduce the Ajua. I'm very good at Ajua. Kirenya will tell you. I'm very good at Ajua because I believe if it's highly promoted, I wouldn't be here. I would be somewhere else. I should be, shuttling from one country to another. You are all men and women of substance. People who are busy in their own spheres of life. People who are your chairperson is one person I've seen shuttling from one country to another. You people with knowledge at the networks. So please make use of your networks, make use of your knowledge, make use of your passion to ensure that the same is useful as far as it is concerned. Asanteni sana na karibuni tujenge Meru pamoja. Asante.
Thank you very much. I didn't know our Home Secretary. And just the other day, Excellency, the governor was with the chairman of Congo. Was it in the county or it meant South Only? There was a chairman here. I think he must be also very serious. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Now, it's my singular duty to welcome Her Excellency the governor. However, I shared with her, and she was also a serious player of netball. Only that she indicates that she was playing very well until one time they went to the field with another team. They were beaten 30-0. She has never played again. So just Your Excellency and everything, government declared this council whether they can visit you and you start playing. Excellency. Then you welcome the government.
Thank you, Excellency. Thank you, Excellency. Our County Secretary, our Chief of Staff, Dr. Mjewe, our CEC for Sports and Gender. I don't know whether to address you, Wakili, nurse, or father. Mheshimiwa Murega, coach, he holds very many titles. Mheshimiwa Kirenya, and the newly appointed members of the Sports Council. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, and congratulations to each and every one of you for this well-deserved appointment. It's a great honor to be part of such a great team. I know most of you, I know your commitment to the work. It is good that we have diversified talents within the council so that we can be the ambassadors of encouraging sports within the county. Of importance, I would like to encourage you to ensure that we have the development of the sports academy, the Sports and Talents Academy. It is something that the governor is very much passionate about, and the national government has assured its support. So our mandate lies with the development, and we have already started the process with Waziri to ensure that we get land for that development. It is from which we are going to grow talent in sports, also encourage the youthful members of our society who are still in school to have somewhere to look up to have somewhere to go for training, so that we can build a better sports community. Number two, we also have a female rugby team that is actually going for games next week. Your Excellency, they had requested for some kits. Remember when we raised with the PS? So that is also something that this council needs to consider. How do we encourage them and grow that talent and support them also, being that they are very much interested and they are women, so that also women can feel part and parcel of this sports community. It is true, like the COS said, I was playing netball in school, Your Excellency. Lakini it did not end well. I think we played with girls who were better endowed, and they kept pushing us to the side. Netball is quite an interesting game for women. I would also wish that we bring in some support in that arena. Also, we are encouraged that we have some marathoners. We always think that running is for the Kipchoges and the Kipyegons. We have a living testimony. And we also have some very young marathoners, some of whom are active. So let us also encourage. They tell us that the running atmosphere in Meru is even better than in Iten, where they do the sporting activity. So let us also encourage the running activities, Betika, so that we can be able to encourage them. Thank you, Excellency. I think my voice is telling me it's time to stop talking. But congratulations to all of you. Our governor is very keen on sports, so please help him, help the government so that we can bring that sporting community to a higher level. Thank you so much, and may God bless you even as you go forth and do your work. Thank you. Now, it is my singular duty to request that we stand as we welcome our governor to give his address. Thank you so much.
Thank you, DG and the team. You may take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, first, congratulations on your inauguration as the council members for Meru County, sporting activities in the Department of Youth, Sports and Gender. Our theme for the day is transforming Meru into a thriving sports powerhouse and premier destination for sports tourism. I'll repeat that. Our theme is transforming Meru into a thriving sports powerhouse and premier destination for sports tourism. Distinguished council members, honored guests, members of the four estates, ladies and gentlemen, hamjambo. Today marks a historic milestone in our journey to transform Meru into a sports powerhouse. It is with immense pride and joy that I officially inaugurate the Meru County Sports Council, a body that will steer the growth, coordination, and promotion of sports across our great county. This council embodies our shared ambition to harness the transformative power of sports in uplifting lives, building vibrant communities, and positioning Meru as a Kenya's next premier sports tourism destination. As your governor, my presence here underscores the deep commitment my administration holds in creating a talent-driven, inclusive, and thriving sports ecosystem. Whether it is on football fields, volleyball courts, Ajua benches, that is for Wakili Maranya, dart walls, or athletic tracks, we want our young men and women from villages and schools to rise to regional, national, and international arena. In the last 4 months, alone, we have worked tirelessly with sports stakeholders across the county Through the Department of Sports, we have actively supported primary and junior secondary school ball games in Kianjai, secondary school competitions in Kobo, and vocational training centers and special needs education sports in Kaga. Our focus is simple: nurture talents from the grassroots and give youth structured pathways to professionalism. Take the inspiring story of Andrian Kibet, a talent scouted during the 2023 Kenya Secondary School Sports Association Games, KISA. He earned a call-up to the national team and recently, hear this, recently signed a deal worth approximately Kenya shillings 900 million with Celta Vigo of Spain. That kind of success demonstrates that talent pays and pays big. Let us also celebrate our champions. Caroline and Purity Gitonga, twins from Kibirichia, who I hosted recently in my office, have competed and won in over 10 races in different countries. We appreciate our daughters for flying our flag high. You may give a good clap for those guys. Nicholas Mweti is another success story, a young boy from Makutano, who was hosted by my deputy governor before the Kilifi Half Marathon this month. He truly won. Meru has immense talent. What our youth need is a platform and support. With that, our county will shine. We envision a Meru where a talented young footballer from Igembe, a sprinter from Bori, a swimmer from Imenti, or a volleyballer from Tigania can access structured pathways to national and even international competition. Sports is not just a tool for youth empowerment and social cohesion. It teaches great values: teamwork, discipline, leadership, and resilience. Values that extend beyond the game and shape our people into great citizens and leaders. With a thriving sports industry, sports tourism will be another front of growth. As lovers of sports troop to Meru for various events, our business community will reap great benefits in offering accommodation, meals, and transport services. Ladies and gentlemen, this council shall be a key pillar in our wider youth empowerment agenda and in the expansion and enhancement of existing infrastructure. As we seek to transform lives through sports, the Meru Sports Council has a central role to: 1, advise on sports development, promotion, and coordination. The Department of Sports, working with the Sports Council, shall identify, nurture, and promote talents from the grassroots. I encourage you to build on the work we have been doing to promote sports participation across the county. Explore ways to enhance talent identification during inter-school, ward, sub-county, and county-level tournaments. So far, through one project led by our members of County Assembly, we have distributed uniforms, footballs, and nets to several community teams. Some tournaments have been completed and others are ongoing. In these events, we have seen raw talents. With the right investment, these young people can become elite sportsmen and women. My government, in partnership with the Football Kenya Federation, whose president, Hussein Mohammed, recently met with our team, including the CCM in charge of sports, continue to support football development across various leagues tiers in Meru County. As your first assignment, I direct the council, hear this, I direct the Council to work closely with the Department of Sports and our partners to plan, organize, mobilize, and publicize the vibrant Meru County Governor Cup, the first. 2, create linkages and promote private sector involvement in sports as an attractive commercial venture. The sports industry is a lucrative business. The council must be innovative in making sports attractive to all partners. With sports attracting large crowds, companies will seek partnership opportunities to advertise and promote their brands. My administration is ready to create a conducive environment for investment in sports. 3, advise the county government on sports policies. In collaboration with sports federation and organizations, help and advise on policy formulation and implementation. Devise policies that will spur the growth of sports activities in the county. 4, development and maintenance of sports facilities. As experienced individuals in sports, you understand the importance of adequate facilities. Advise on the development, maintenance, and distribution of these facilities throughout Meru. Encourage investment in sports and widen your outreach to attract investors to this thriving industry. We have stadiums across Meru County that require upgrading and improvement. For example, Kinoru Stadium under Sports Kenya will be completed and handed over to us following my intervention with the President. Maua Stadium is underway in collaboration with the national government. Githongo Stadium fencing is complete. Timau Stadium is set for rehabilitation. Nkobo Stadium is planned for fencing. Oro and Mariama Stadiums are under the county government, and we have a plan to upgrade the above sub-county stadiums. The council can explore partnerships with MPs, schools, and the national government to enhance these facilities. 5, attract sports events to the county. To develop a thriving sports industry, work with FKF, Athletics Kenya, and other organizations to attract national level sporting events. Over the past 3 years, the presence of Betika has been significant, sponsoring the Meru Football Challenge, Bingwa Festival, and investing more than 20 million in local teams like Mitungo in Saudi Menti, Al Sizia, Northimenti, Maua United, Flamingo from Bori, Kibirichi Starlets, Skylar FC from Tigania, Black Panther, among many others. Just last weekend, SportPesa, through the Tujiamini tournament, saw the Black Panthers men's and women's team from Mjini emerge victorious. Let's attract more corporate sponsors. We are also preparing for the Mount Kenya Mountain Run athletic event in February next year, a launching pad for Meru's entry into world-class athletics. Work closely with Athletics Kenya to ensure it is on their official calendar. We've had that being confirmed by our legendary Mzee Wakihuri and my CCM that we are already there. And come next year, we are going to be back on our feet again as we do the Mount Kenya Mountain Run activity again. Just yesterday, my department met with AK leadership on this matter. Number 6, promote diversification of sports across all parts and levels of the county. Sport is a social activity and a unifying force. Inclusion is paramount. Use your mandate to ensure sports fosters peace, unity, and cohesion across all parts of Meru. county regardless of subtribe, gender, or class. Further, use sport platform to sensitize our community on issues affecting us like cancer awareness, teenage pregnancy, and GBV. 7. Promote the welfare of participants in all sporting activities. Athletes' welfare must be prioritized. Ensure fair treatment, professionalism, and adherence to high standards in how we handle our sportsmen and women. 8. Develop an annual sports calendar. In the coming days, I will launch the Governor's Cup in various sporting activities. This presents the Council with a chance to organize and promote inclusive talent development across all sports. Ladies and gentlemen, I reaffirm my administration's unwavering support to the Council and the broader sports sector. You are the torchbearers of Meru's new sporting future. Serve with honor, diligence, and innovation. Let your work shine, not just in reports, but in the triumph of our young athletes. To our coaches, teachers, parents, partners, and communities, let us support our young sportsmen and women as they train hard, play fair, stay focused, and pursue professional excellence. Let us stand behind them with resources, with encouragement, and with pride. Let us attend their matches, fund their kits, and celebrate their victories. Together, we will build Meru as the powerhouse of sports, a county where sports will transform lives, uplift businesses, and unite our people. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. May the Almighty God bless this formation, this council, bless Meru County, and bless our beloved country, Kenya. All the best, and may the best team win out there in the field. Asante. Asante.
They will tell some lunch, cut this